By the end of 2021, I want to look at our president and Congress and think I am satisfied with the racial equality they've created. For hundreds of years, people of color have been viewed as different and less qualified for basic human rights than we are. In 1619, 20 black men and women became the first slaves to arrive in the United States. 1860, nearly 4 million black people were enslaved in the U.S. 1865, the Ku Klux Klan, a white supremacist group, was formed. Now, in 2020, there have been over 230 black deaths by police. Now here's a clip of Derek Johnson talking about race relations in America.
That's a question of political will. That's a question of public policy. That's a question of our ability to reimagine something different than what we currently see. It is not working. It has not worked. And as a result of that, I think the real question here is how do we change the culture to go to something that can and will work? And
Derek brings up a lot of interesting facts in this video, like how lots of different cultures have lots of different standards and way that they live. A common theme among these cultures is systemic racism. Systemic racism, also known as institutional racism, is a type of racism that is embedded in societies or organizations, and it's so normal to the people they might not even notice it's there. Here's an example. Athena and Henry are great friends. Athena lives in a poor neighborhood while Henry lives in a wealthy neighborhood. Athena's neighborhood is all African American while Henry's neighborhood is all white. Athena's school is mostly funded by property taxes, so it's not very wealthy. The teachers are underpaid, the students don't get high quality education, and the classrooms are very cramped. Henry's school is also paid by property taxes, but his school, on the other hand, is very wealthy. They have well-paid teachers, classrooms that aren't crowded, extracurricular activities. The strangest thing is that they only live a few streets away from each other. After the Civil War, government agencies decided to divide their cities into different sections. These sections would either be enticing or not to invest in. Typically, sections were divided between white people and black people. Bankers would even use these maps to deny black people from loans just because of their race and where they lived. All of these unfair things have made it so that white people are more likely to go to college, get a good job, and become wealthy as an adult. As far as black people, they were much less likely to get into college and had almost half as many job interviews solely because of their race. Systemic racism is just one of the many ways that our country has discriminated black people. A lot of this discrimination comes from people having different point of views. Hopefully, changing your mindset can also change the way that you think about treating others. Today I've asked 3 people one important question. What do you think is the most important part of being human?
The most important attributes to being human, in my opinion, are loving others,
kindness, and respect.
Empathy is an important human trait because it allows us to connect with other people.
being kind, and forgiveness.
As you can tell from their answers, a common theme was what's on the inside, not on the outside. Viewing people from what's on the inside, like their personality and values, is much better than viewing someone because of their skin tone or wealth. When Barack Obama became president, it was a victory for many American citizens, and it seemed like we were on the path to a better and brighter future. But we took 2 steps backwards in 2020, where police brutality and lynching happened more and more every single day. We will never be perfect, and things like this will probably continue to happen for a very long time, but we can definitely try and improve ourselves and the way that we think about people. Take a look at these eggs. One of them is white and one of them is brown. But don't let that fool you. If we crack the eggs open, we can say that they both look and taste the same on the inside. What if we could get all people to think like this? What if everyone viewed people as what they are on the inside, not on the outside? Not by their skin color, but by their personalities, positive attributes, and values. I know that collectively, we can change our mindsets towards people of color. We can eliminate white privilege and replace it with something even better: unity.